Oh, hello, Swag. Why are you up at 5 in the morning? How have you been? It has been some time. Hmm? Been like, what, 3 months? 2? 3? I don't, I don't really remember. I guess I could just look right now, huh? When was the last stream before this? 2 months ago. It's been 2 months. It's kinda fucking crazy. We'll eventually return to Baldur's Gate. Oh, right. I need my journal because I've been writing down the scores for each dungeon. Woke up a few hours ago because my sleep schedule is really messed up. I hear ya. I can't remember the last time. I can't remember the last time I had like a decent sleep schedule, so I understand you, bro. Your Skyrim review is tough, bro. I actually laughed when I loaded up Skyrim to like see what mods I had installed. I saw that and I giggled. Alright, so Swag, I don't know if you watched the VODs or not. I don't expect you to. But basically how we're doing this is going hold by hold. So we finished Whiterun, and these are the rankings of Whiterun dungeons. So with Helgen, I gave a 6. With Bleak Falls, I gave an 8. Embershard Mine, I gave a 7. White River Watch, I gave a 4.5. Grey River Watch, I gave a 2. Valtheim Towers, I gave a 4. Fort Greymore, I gave a 5. North Brittleshin Pass, I gave a 6. Bloated Man's Hollow, I gave a 9. Broken Fang Cave, I've given a 7. Swindler's Den, I've given a 6.5. Redoran's Retreat, I gave a 3. Shimmer Mist Cave, I gave a 7. Silent Moon Camp, I gave a 5.5. Volenrud, I gave an 8. Halted Stream Camp, I gave a 6. Ravagen's Fast, I can't really read my own handwriting, 7.5. Orothyme a 3, and Fort Sunguard a 5.5. And then for the ones that we have done in Falkreath so far, Haldir's Karen, I gave an 8.5. Bone Chill Passage, I gave a 3. Grey Water Grotto, I gave a 5. South Fringe Sanctum, I gave an... Is that an 8.5? An 8.5. And Bloodlet Throne, I gave a 7. Watched part 1, but my partner's been over, so I haven't had time to watch part 2. It's all good, man. Bloated Man's Grotto is top 5 locations in the whole game for me. I agree. It's a fantastic area. I really like that area. That's why it's the only 9 so far. But, let me turn that off, and we shall get to exploring some dungeons. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a really good location. And I love, like, the Blood Moon change. Oh, when you're doing the Daedric quest. It's so good. Okay. Done that. We've done that. Peak Shades Tower? Oh, Pine Watch is a dungeon. Pine Watch is a whole dungeon. Right. Is that cave? Pine Watch. We'll see what we give Pine Watch. I mean, I feel like I already know, but we might as well just, well, we have to. The thing is, going into these dungeons, I'm like, I kind of already know what I'm gonna rank them, but I'm looking at them differently now, so it could just change. The Talos statue gets destroyed by the hunters during ill met by moonlight. Yeah. It does get destroyed, and you don't get the weapon Bolar's Oathblade. You miss out on that. Like, it's not really that, like, good. At least in my opinion. Oh, I did not mean to steal that. I don't ever see myself using it, but it's still cool that it's there. And the lore behind it. It's really nice. So Pine Watch seems like a simple little hut. And then you discover the secret cave. Like, huh. Why is there a secret cave with a whole bandit organization underneath this random hut in the middle of the forest? We killed a high elf. Doing God's work. I wish Bolar's Oathblade was good, because it's cool. It is cool. It's really cool, but unfortunately, like, the thing is with Skyrim, like damage stamina enchantments or poisons, they just suck. It's like a wasted enchantment. And it's really unfortunate. Like, unless it's like against an NPC, like when it's against you, like with frost damage, it's annoying. But like against an NPC, it doesn't really do anything.
Never should have come here.
God, damn. God, I get flashbanged every time I shoot a fireball, man. And it only has like 3 charges. I've never actually used the weapon, so I did not know that. That's crazy. Only 3 charges is crazy, dude. Oh yeah, I gotta be critiquing. Okay, I will say I do like Pine Watch quite a bit. It's one of the random dungeons that I just end up doing, and I think there's a quest to this. Yeah, the silver mold. The silver mold here is a quest. I think that you do for the Thieves Guild to get a fence in Markarth. I think that's what it is, but I really like I guess it has like its own step out moment. It's a very unique cave. Ruin? I don't really know what to call this. It's like a half mine, half ruin. I don't know, but it's really cool. I enjoy the Skyrim fog, dust in caves. I like it a lot. I very much like that. It ran out of charges while I was fighting the bear there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. And for it being a really secret weapon too, like you'd expect it to be a bit better, is all I'm saying. Because like, the only way you could discover it without like looking it up is just by exploring and walking into that cave before you do Hersine's quest. Which, and like, if you're in Falkreath, you've probably already been to the actual city, right? And then you would, you would already get the quest with Hersine's ring, right? Like how the rune is completely clear from Draugr, it makes the world feel more alive. In Pine Watch, yes, that is a very good detail. That I like a lot. I like when ruins do that. Like, it's a really bad problem in Oblivion, where, like, you'll go through a dungeon and, like, there'll be a group of, like, a certain type of enemies at the beginning, but also, and it looks like they've like settled in, and then, but they'll also I don't know how to describe it. My brain is so slow right now. Just when like an enemy type shouldn't be there because it doesn't look like they should be there. Like there's no like clear signs of them there, but they're just there. Like imagine I'm going through Pine Watch and then there's just Falmer, right? Like that would make no sense. That's what I don't like, and Oblivion kind of has that problem, but not too bad. Only in certain dungeons. You are earning XP. I don't know why you weren't earning XP before, but now you can grind, dude. You have something to grind now. Your YouTube chat experience. Part of the ruin, they took over the whole thing. Yeah, I know, that's not what I'm saying. I was just describing like, I mean I cleared myself up, but like oh, what's that one place? Ustengrav, right? Like the necromancers have like this whole operation. They're already mining stuff, and yet they're just fighting the Draugr once you get there, but they already have people mining in like a camp outside. I don't know. See, that doesn't really make sense to me, why there's Draugr in the first room. Like later on, like it would make sense, but like in the first room, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I've seen it, but I haven't watched it. I haven't watched any of the last season of My Hero. But I've seen clips of it. So, I guess I have seen it, yeah. Peak. Or at least the fight. That's all I've seen. I haven't seen anything after. I think, what, Deku becomes a teacher? Is that what happened? Yeah, it's a good-ass point about Ustengrav. I'm telling you, bro. Like, stuff like that is what bothers me. I guess I should read the letter. It's part of Pine Watch. Come on, it won't be that bad. Rigel may be paranoid, but she's as dumb as a mammoth. Mammoths are actually pretty smart. You could have said as dumb as Farengar. Body hair like one too. That's crazy. I'm just saying, if we can get into that treasure room, we would be set. We could just take the money and head north to catch a ship. I know a guy, whose cousin knows a guy, that could get us set up with some pirates in Hammerfell. And in the meantime, we could live high on that money for months. Oh yeah. Now that's what I'm talking about, baby. Deku gets a cool haircut at the end. Does he? Or is this satirical? Or is his haircut actually cool? Oh, are you kidding me? Dude. Okay, it's an expert level lock. I thought it was novice. I ask if it's satirical because a lot of the time at the end, you know, there's a time skip after like the whole conclusion and the main character gets a fuck ass haircut and it just ruins the character. So that's why I was asking if it was satirical. It's better than his haircut in the main series. Is it actually? He gets a really, really bad one before the cool one though. Oh, grody. Like what they did to Naruto, bro, with that fucking haircut, bro. Oh my goodness. It's so bad. It's so bad. Did not have to do my boy like that. Let's see. What's another good example? I know there's more. None of them are coming to mind at the moment. God, what? They definitely curb stomped this orc, dude. His head is in the position. They definitely curb stomped him. That's crazy. That's crazy work. They shaved part of his head in the bad one? Yeah, I mean, that could look cool. Like a half-shaved head could look good. But I mean, if you're saying it's bad like this, it must have been real bad. They should have just made him bald. Is this the treasure room? Oh, dude, I forget there's an unusual gem in here. Oh, we actually need to start this quest to finish a dungeon in Whiterun. Oh, that hit me? Nuts. Okay, what I will say... No. Yeah, they should have made Deku bald. I do like how it's like... It looks like they are excavating like this entire ruin as well. And then just like I love in Nordic ruins when there's just like a sarcophagus room like this. Not like the fuck ass ones in Bleak Falls, but like this where the coffins are standing upright vertically. I love it so much. Trap chest, by the way. Oh, thank you, Swag. Very helpful. Very helpful. Right at the second. Oh my god. Why are there so many of you? Is there usually that many in here? There's like no way, right? We do have fast healing, which I will replace normal healing with because it's just better. I don't remember that many people being in this one room. I need money. And you guys have money. Okay, see, now we're getting to the living quarters. Which looks like it's outside of the tomb. It is cool. I really like when the sarcophaguses are open and all that. Very, very cool. Yeah, so it looks like we're out of the tomb now, back into the cave. The thing is, Pine Watch starts off as like an excavating site, then goes back into like a cave, and then back into the ruin to go back into a cave. Pine Watch low-key slept on. The only thing that could make Pine Watch really cool is a waterfall. Bandits low-key poor just like me. Well, supposedly they have a crazy treasure room. But yeah, they broke just like me too. Oh, dude, that's so cool. That's so cool. A mammoth skull. I love when the game uses like skulls of enemies like this. A mammoth skull was just so fucking cool, dude. I love a mammoth skull just hanging on my wall. I'd love that. Would it be the size of my entire room? Sure. But it's still good. It's really weird not seeing her in like all Nordic armor. I usually don't come here till later. What do you have? Pine Watch keys, 100 gold. Oh, I guess steel Nordic gauntlets. But usually it's like the Nordic carved armor is what she's wearing most of the time. I don't think I've gotten a shock enchantment yet. Actually, wait, no, I do, because that's what I enchanted my one dagger with, was shock. Only boss bandit is allowed in the treasure room. Yeah. Crazy. Just like real life, huh? Carved armor is tough. I think it's one of the best looking armor sets in the game. The Nordic carved armor. And it totally not because it has a bear helmet. There's a bear carved into the helmet. That's totally not the reason, the whole reason. Totally not. Yeah. See, now you have to like go through and like tread carefully, like the ultimate heist into the treasure room. What's crazy, you know what's kind of actually crazy though? This place is a little bit more well guarded than the Elder Scroll library in the Imperial City because of the quest in Oblivion. This place is more well guarded than that, and all it has is a silver candle mold. It's not all it has, but like that's why you get sent here. The 1% hoarding all the wealth. Yeah, man. There we go. We got the silver candle mold. Silver candlestick. Oh, baby. Minor magicka. Ooh. You know what? We'll just take all of this. I hope I don't get over encumbered. I might be over encumbered here. But we'll see. So that's the entire treasure room. And I guess this chest too. We got 7k gold. Okay, I have my ranking for Pine Watch. Yeah. Yeah, swag. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Yeah, but you could be one of the ones that could change that, you know? Okay, Pine Watch. Let's break it down here. You go into this random ass house, right? And you're like, okay, it's empty. And then you see a bandit just chilling. Like, okay, weird that there's just one bandit in here. And then you see a secret button. You press that button, and it enters into this whole dungeon tomb cave with more bandits in it. You're like, cool. It's got a cool first impression. Kind of falls short in the middle. And then you get to the sarcophagus room and it bumps it up a bit. And then you get to the living quarters, which is really cool because of all the skulls everywhere that they've hung up. And then you kill a uniquely named bandit leader. That's always a plus if there's a uniquely named NPC in the dungeon. And then you have to go through a bunch of traps. Work your way around a bunch of traps to get to the treasure room, and you get quite a bit of stuff that's pretty valuable. And there is a quest tied to it, the silver candle mold. I'm gonna give Pine Watch a 7. I'm gonna give Pine Watch another 7. I give it an 8.5. Why would you give it an 8.5, Swag? Because I will be taking in other people's opinions. So it might change mine. But why would you, Swag, why would you give Pine Watch an 8.5? I think it goes on slightly too long for what it is. That's a fair point. It can drag on, yeah. I already know the next one that we're gonna do. Cracked Tusk. This one, Cracked Tusk Keep, is also part of a Daedric quest. The storytelling with the notes at the end, the guy who's found Stir. What the hell? When has there ever been a frostbite spider over here? That's not, that is not normal. And the stuff you said. You know what? I'll give it a 7.5. I'll bump it up a bit, because you are right. An NPC does spawn with the quest and the storytelling with the notes. So not only is it a part of a quest, it also has its own story of what Pine Watch is and what is happening, which is really nice. I need new drip. I also need to sell things. So before we go to Cracked Tusk Keep, we're gonna go sell a bunch of stuff. Yeah, there's nothing really special. The thing is forts always just are the same.
How'd you end up here?
That's the problem with forks. It's like they're either a 5 or a 5.5. I couldn't rate them
The
higher or
Dawn Guard
lower.
is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. Ha! Isran's going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort Dawn Guard.
If I had
southeast
charge of
Ripton.
Mayron's razor,
He'll
I'd
decide
be
if you'll
hostile.
guard material.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't watch the Stormcloaks
What
tear
is it,
everything
Argonian?
apart and not do something.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Why are you not...
I don't claim.
There we go.
Take a look.
I need to sell you some things. And we will disenchant the armor.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
We'll disenchant the armor more than weapons, because I'm just gonna mainly be using magic. It is him from the Dawn Guard.
Let me know if you see anything.
Crazy that I'm already level 10. I thought I was level
Everything's-
9, to be honest.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
I'll sell you this. I'll sell you that. I'll sell you that. New drip, but we're not really... Oh, but Magicka regenerates 50% faster. Okay, we'll sell one of them. I mean, they're just better because they just have other enchantments, but we're not really going to use those, are we? Oh well. Resist fire could be good, but... No, I don't really have anything to sell. But not Oaken, because Oaken is the axe. I don't really... I like the axe, man. I like axes, okay? I'm an axe man. I know they have the same enchantment, so it doesn't really, like,
Do come
make a whole lot
back.
of sense. And, like, I don't even know why I'm keeping it, because I'll probably never use it.
Hey, the way you walk around at home is your own.
Oh, yeah. Oops. I forgot to...
When you're at home.
Bam. Bam. Hell yeah.
You turn up Tamriel, and there it is, friend.
Do we have any... Like, if I had... If I had gloves that actually, like, did something, I would really much appreciate that. Naked. Hey. If Lori Crop wants to be running around in her underwear, she can. That's up to Lori Crop. Yep. We'll actually keep those, just in case. Because the 17% is actually pretty good. Just in case our,
It seems this
we can't get our alchemy that
I had
high,
you figured
which
for a mage. I think you'll
might not be
you know if
too
you've got
far
the
off.
aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
We're looking at, like, gloves that reduce my destruction cast, and I think we might be able to make those, actually. I'm doing more Magicka. That's actually kind of... Let's see what we can get with enchanting real quick, because we are going to start enchanting. Fire enchantments on weapon and armor, 20%. Soul gems provide... Just in case, is that Lori's boyfriend? No, that's just in time. Just in time is Lori's boyfriend. I guess we do have this circlet, but
You should talk to the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. Lend any aid you can.
do we go no hood? Do we do this circlet and then make enchant something with something that would give me more magicka?
These fruits and vegetables that is important, Jarl on them.
I guess we'll just have to see what. He was just open. Why is he closed? Bellathor. It is literally. It's literally 12 p.m. Why have we closed up shop early, Bellathor? You're slacking. This is why your business is failing. You're only open an hour a day, man. Bellathor.
Can't a man have a bit of privacy? Get out of here! Last warning. Leave now!
Well, I see, Bellathor. I didn't mean to interrupt your intimate moments with a table. Did you just get stuck and that's why? No? Okay. It's whatever. It's fine. Whatever. I don't care. Bellathor's on his lunch break? Yeah, I guess you could call that a lunch break.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in white. Blades.
He'll be on his
helmets, pretty much
afternoon
anything
break
to
right
suit
after. Oh yeah, dude. He totally will. Dude, silver gauntlets, low key. Kinda tough. I don't care. I'll spend
Don't
that
forget to
money.
check inside the shop if you need anything.
We gotta get gear, man. I don't wanna be wearing the noob mage gear this entire time. Come on now. We gotta have drip.
It's not easy being a woman in Skyrim, I know.
Lori Crop can't go through all these dungeons looking like a complete loser. The Whiterun hold, sure, fine, expected. But after Falkreath, which there isn't that much left, we're going into the Reach, man. We have to look cool. The Reach is where the big leagues are. And Farengar was just walking right into a table. Yep. Seems normal to me. Magicka by 4 points. Why can I not fortify destruction on these? Forsworn armor? I mean, the armor of the old gods would probably be pretty good for what we're doing. But yeah, that's crazy, dude. 4. I guess we'll just have to use that. And then I'm just gonna put on the silver gauntlets for the drip. Dude, we're looking pretty drippy now. Okay. Let's go to Kraktos Keep.
That's close enough.
Is it though? Low-key orange? What? What is orange about Lori? I forget how weak the orc hunters are.
You picked a bad time to get lost.
Did you guys just not hear the explosions? Did you not hear the 5 big booms? The outside looks like a fort. Ooh, we do damage though. They may be squishy, but they did some damage to me. Oh my goodness. An orange aura. What is orange about her aura? Because what blade is he talking about? What are you talking about? There is a named NPC right there. A named enemy. This place is tied to a Daedric quest. That does add to it. This might be the only fort that gets more than a 5 or 5.5. It might get a 6. Solely based off of the fact that it has a uniquely named NPC and part of a quest. I don't think it has any unique items. Besides obviously like the quest item. But to answer your question, Swag, is because Lori wants to be a part of it and is feeling left out. You can Indiana Jones swap the razor shards with the other items. I think that adds the point. That's true, you can. That does add a point. It might add a half a point, so maybe a 7, but we gotta take into account the length of said dungeon. It's really, really short. Like it's... What does this helmet look like? I always forget. Oh, I thought I had a mask. Or is that like the other silver helmet? Like there's like a total of like what? 7 enemies. One of them is unique. And we're already at the Shards of Mehrunes Razor, which I think is crazy that you can get this before even getting the quest. I think that's pretty crazy. See this bucket? See this bucket? Oh shit. Oh, fuck. Bucket, stay. See, we did it. This room is cool? Yeah, this room is cool. Also, more well guarded than the Elder Scrolls library in the Imperial City, in the White Gold Tower. I've never actually done, like... I've never actually went to get the parts of Mehrunes Razor before getting the quest. I just didn't think that, like, the dude would have it in his chest in Morthal. I didn't think he'd have the part. Well, Cractus Keep, uniquely named NPC, part of a Daedra quest, has technically a unique item that's part of the Daedra quest. It's really short. The enemies are kind of bland. The interior is also kind of bland, besides the room they keep the shards of Mayrin Razor. I don't know. I think I can only give it like a 6. I could maybe be convinced a 6.5, but I can't be convinced anything higher. I don't think any fort will be a 7. Wanted the Fear Word of Power where the Hagraven lives and she has the pommel. Interesting. Yeah, I had no idea that they were even spawned in before the quest. I think I'm gonna give it a 6. A 6 just feels good to me. I don't think I can give it anything higher than a 6. Look, he be robbing people so the hilt was mine. Bro fast traveled to Morthal just to steal from them. They already don't got enough, bro. Okay, I think we also have to do that. Yeah. I know Helgen isn't technically part of Whiterun Hold, but it is the tutorial dungeon, so it is just in Whiterun. What should we do next? We can't do Twilight Sepulchre because we're not a Nightingale yet. I really do not want to go through the entire, like, guild quest lines to do dungeons that are locked behind it. I'm gonna be so for real with y'all. I don't want to do the entire guild quest lines. But, I think Knife Point Ridge is a dungeon. Oh, this is just a camp. But I think there's a... I think there's a little mine dungeon, right? What? Hello? Oh. Hello. There has to be. We'll just count it. So, number 8 in Falkreath will be Knife Point Ridge. The Glenmoral Coven is the only I can think of that you can't get into with console commands. Really? Interesting. Why is that? Alright. Excuse me. I'm trying to admire your camp. I'm trying to admire your living situation. And you're over here trying to attack me. You should have put up the ward, bud. My god. Anyways. Knife Point Ridge outside has a fantastic view. The camp, good. This is such, like, imagine you're with your pals, right? And you just happen to be bandits. And you set up camp here. And make this whole little town. It's got a smithy. It's got dining over there. We'll get to that. We haven't seen that yet. It's got little houses for your beds, and then you wake up and this is your view. Look at that wolf running. And that wolf running. Oh, hold up, hold up. We gotta wait till sunrise. This is a certified sunrise spot right here. Oh my god. You wake up to this? Shit. Well, I think if we wait, what? We could just wait 5 minutes. My god, dude. This is a camp. This is a camp right here. You're gonna re-rate it when you're able to do Boethia's quest? Probably not, because nothing really changes about the dungeon itself. We are gonna take into account of the uniquely named NPC and the fact that it has a quest tied to this location. Anyways, so that we're just gonna take that into account. There's probably some places that I will forget that has a quest tied to it. You unlock a whole extra section. Yeah, but it's only like a room, really. Like we could do Boethia's quest to get that extra part, but I don't know. I don't know if it's really worth like re-rating the whole dungeon for it, because when we could just account it to this. What's in here? A silly little guy. Man, he didn't mind any iron. Shit, I'd be pissed off too. But yeah. That's it's Knife Point. I think the outside of Knife Point a lot better. Outside Knife Point kind of carrying. Because I really do like the outside, this view and like their whole living situation. I think it's really cool. I guess we could free cam into the... I think it's here, right? Isn't it? Right. Can you even see into it? Oh, yeah, you can. So, you know, you have this whole area. Which you'll go down. And then in here, there will be, or no, not in here. I think he's just chilling out here in the open, not in that room. I'm thinking of a different dungeon. He'll be chilling out here. You do get the ebony mail. It does have a quest tied to it, a uniquely named NPC, and a whole other room to the dungeon. That does look a lot cooler than the initial Knife Point, right? And you have this nice mammoth skull right here. It is... I think he's in the room. I don't know. I don't think he spawns in the room. I think he's just chilling right here. But overall, I still think the outside is better. I think the outside is the best part about this. Oh my god! I mean, just say I just woke up after a day of doing bandit things.
What was that?
Should have come here.
Why did they not aggro earlier? Okay. But you wake up after doing bandit things and you just see this. Oh. Oh my god. And look how... Hold on. We gotta... You'd probably be able to get a better look at the camp from up here, right? Just like... Look how cozy this is. If the world falls to shit and there's an apocalypse, right? This is the spot, bro. This is my settlement. Right here, in this location. Like, that's so magical. Knife point. Inside, let down. Outside... Oh, you got a smithy, you got an alchemy station, you got a little dining area outside right next to the mine entrance. You got beds, you got a training area here, lookout tower, and gravity. I didn't mean to do that to that guy's body. My bad. Looks better than any settlement I've made in Fallout 4. I still need to play Fallout 4. We'll get to that. We'll get to Fallout 4, okay? We'll get to that. Knife point. The inside, the most I could give it is a 4, and that's pretty much based on the NPC with the ebony mail. I'm forgetting his name. But the quest tied to it, Boethia's quest tied to it. The outside is just so good. I think I'll give Knife Point 6.5 or 7. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I'm thinking 6.5, maybe 7. Somewhere around there. But I will be right back. And when I come back, I expect everybody to be... I give it this because of this. I need everybody here is scholars, okay? If you're watching this stream, congratulations, you're a scholar. I'm sure a lot of you are just waking up for work. Don't go to that job because you're a Meow Me scholar now. That's your job. Do you get paid? You get paid in knowledge. I will be right back though. I gotta sit on it because I'm pretty indecisive at what I want to rank it, but I will think about it and I will come back to you guys. Okay, I'm back. I pay you to be a Meow Me scholar. $2 a month for that privilege. Hey man. And you can't sit here and tell me you haven't gained the knowledge of Hermea Mora. Slowly but surely you'll get there. A 6.75. I could agree with a 6.75. Because it's like, I don't feel right giving it a 7. But a 6.5 also does feel a bit short. This is my day one. Yeah, you're boys with Hermea. Hey man, I'll go with your score, Swag. That's a pretty good score. Also, my brain is not working. 12-hour shift, my god. It's my 3rd one in a row. Fuck. Don't know if we can go in here. We'll try. We'll try to go into the Glenmoral Coven. What the damn. No hi, hello, just straight, like, that fireball was coming out of me, like, coming out of me. Hold up. Pause. That fireball was coming at me before the loading screen even finished. It was halfway towards me by the time I could see. Oh, I guess we could come in here. Glenmoral Coven. Number 9. There's not a whole lot in Falkreath. Then again, Falkreath is very small compared to what's next. The Reach. The Reach is gonna take probably quite a bit. Alright. So you enter. It's a cave. You got a nice big... Oh, okay, this is noteworthy. A hole with a chest in it. That's kind of hidden. Pretty cool. Dude. We'll take that to sell. We need money. Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary dungeon, because it's a crypt and you can kill all the people in it. Technically, yes, but like it's more classified as like but it could also be like a player home. I don't think I'll rank that. It would be fun to rank all the guild halls though. Walk in. Ooh, nice big clearing. Excuse me. Fucking mages, dude. Imagine being a mage. The Dawnstar Sanctuary is 100% a dungeon, though. Yes, that is a dungeon. This does have a quest tied to it with a guild. The companions, instead of witches, they would be hag ravens. You know, nice big clearing. I really do like how you can see the roots of like the trees in the ground. I feel like the trees, because we're in Falkreath, the roots would be a lot larger than this, right? Mage spelled backwards is loser. So true. So true, Swag. Get out of my face. Nice little taproot sack. Let's see what's down hallway number 1. Ooh. Kind of blue in here. That hag really went behind the wall to use a ward and still died. It's kind of blue in here. It's got a nice little pool. Oh, there's a... What? Hold on. There. There's nothing? Nothing? Aw, nuts. I mean, with some of these locations, like with Fort Greymore, or Fort Sungrad, or Greywater, or Grey River Cave, what the fuck was it called? I don't know. It's been the lowest score so far. What is it? Grey River Watch. Grey River Watch is a 2. I gave that a 2. The lowest score I've given so far. It's just hard to rank some of these because like my thoughts are like, yep, this is a cave. Like some of them are just like, it's a big cave. It is a big cave. You know, big caves are cool.
What was that?
But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Just being here, obviously, like I could have been like just gone here when I did the companion's quest line, and because without like the whole like, you know, we gotta get the witches' heads, the Hagraven's heads, to perform a ritual to kill Kodlak's wolf form, or I guess wolf spirit. It's just a cave. I mean, the decorations are cool, like that elk head on the spikes. To see this goat head on the spike, that's cool. Let's see, this is cool. But I don't know, like my thoughts have like I don't know. Like it's just a cave. It's a cave that's a little, it does have a waterfall though. Ooh, that's a little bit of a plus. I do love me a waterfall. Without... Alright, this is where I'm at. If there was no quest tied to this specific location, and it didn't change for that quest, it's a 5. They do also have a unique color palette, yes they do. But with it being tied to a quest, I'm gonna give it a 5. I might be giving it a 5.5 because 1, it's really, really short. Like, it's a big cave, it looks big, but it takes you 2 minutes to go through it, even with the Hagravens here. Depending on the difficulty you're playing, of course, or what level you are. I think, genuinely, I'm gonna give it a 5.5. Because it's just a cave. At the end of it all, it is just a cave that is a little too short. But it gets that half point for being part of a quest. And it changing the enemies in there. I'm going to give it a 5.5. That's what I'm set on. I don't know if I could go any higher than a 5.5. As the witches can only do so much to raise it. Yeah. Because it's just, no matter how many times, you know, you do these quest lines, it's just like, it's just a cave. It'd be a 10 out of 10 if the witches wore witch hats. I would agree. Because then I could have a witch hat. Alright. Let's go to... not Hunter's Rest. Moss Mothern Cavern. Oh yeah.
Not sure how much longer I can hold out here.
Moss Mother
I really got myself into it this time.
Cavern. We've all done this, right?
Hello? You! Thank Kinnereth for you, stranger. I'd almost given up hope of walking away from here. Name's Valder. I hunt out of Falkreath. We tracked a bear to this den. Good coin for those pelts.
It's like
Please,
5 gold.
do you have a potion you can spare?
Good day. Why is he mad at me? Why?
Please, I'm not sure I'll make it on my own.
Why can I not talk to him? What? Is there like an enemy nearby?
I'm not sure I'll make it on my own.
Is it because I'm an Argonian? The fuck? Hold on, no. No, we're reloading. We gotta talk to the dude because you get a unique weapon. I jumped? I didn't even realize, dude. Oh my goodness. Do you have healing hands? I don't think so. No, I don't. Yeah, I know I'll
Really
miss
got
out on the
myself into this
dagger. That's why I wanted to reload.
Hello? You!
Yeah,
Thank Kinnereth for
it'd be
you,
cool if
stranger.
you could have him as a
I'd almost given
follower.
up hope of walking away from here.
Who are
Name's
you?
Valder. I hunt out of Falkreath. We tracked a bear to this den. Good coin for those pelts. We had the big sow cornered when they showed up. 3 of them, out of nowhere. Spriggans. Niels went down before we even knew to run. Ari died just inside. I never even thought the things were real. I may have lost a drop or 2 of blood.
Excuse me.
Truth is, I'm not going anywhere like this. Hurts to breathe.
It sure does have the enchant that raises crit rate.
I just need a little.
And that's why we won it.
Much better. Thanks, friend. I wouldn't have lasted much longer without that. But now what? I can't just walk away, not with my friends' bodies in there being torn apart by those beasts.
Don't be foolish. I'll do it.
You'd really risk your life for a stranger's honor? I don't even know what to say. Thank you, my friend. I'll wait here.
Alright, you do that. There was a build that I did that I was using. I was power stancing, or I guess dual wielding 2 blades katanas. And I had my enchanting was at 100. This is one of like those playthroughs where you're just like really high level. And you had the dual enchanting, and I'm pretty sure I had that enchantment on both of them with like one that had absorb life and the other that did like shock damage or something. I don't know. It was a very heavily modded playthrough, so I could be misremembering, and it could have been another hole enchantment. Spriggans. I hate these things. I hate Spriggans. I really do. They're annoying. They do a lot of damage, and for what reason? Granted, I haven't leveled up my HP yet. But when you first walk in, this is very cool. I do like this cave. Although short as it may be, it's a very, very cool cave. Oh, there's the bear. Calm down. Yeah, Dragonbane is pretty good. Niels, you really walked in here with an iron war axe and thought you were gonna handle some business. My brother in Talos, I know you. If the bear pelts were really that good, if they were really that desired, that expensive, good coin, as your buddy said, wouldn't you think you could get something better than an iron war axe? At least steel. Neil's low-key a nerd? Not even low-key, high-key, bro. Alright, where's the other Spriggan? I knew it was one of these trees. They just do so much damage. Like, for what actual reason do they need to do that much damage? Where's the other one? Is it this tree? It is. Loser spelled sideways is Niels. You could spell loser normally and it would still spell Niels. See, look at this. Steel sword. They can afford steel. If you're not a loser, like Niels.
It's done then. Justice, if you can call it that. Look, I want you to have this. I know it. Ari gave me this dagger when we first started.
Okay.
I'll give them a proper burial, then head back.
We'll head back inside. I really just wanted to get the dagger. We probably won't use it. We actually might. I don't know. But the dagger that you get, 25% chance of critical hit. Very good. Very, very good enchantment. I got too distracted by the Spriggans. I really do like this cave. It is one of the most memorable caves. Now, is that because of the dagger that you get from the cave? I don't know. But it is a very unique looking cave. Like, this is Moss Smother Cavern right here, right? This is Moss Smother Cavern. That's what this is. I'd be able to tell you, like, you could take a picture of this room and I'd be like, that's that cave. That's this cave. Unlike Glenmoral Coven, right? You could take a picture of that and be like, that sure is a cave of the caves, you know? The cave is the kind of cave I want to turn into a player home. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's very cozy. It's a very cozy cave once the Spriggans are dead. Is there stuff in the water? Yeah, there is. A steel warhammer, a hide shield. That looks like it's about it. And a skeleton. It doesn't really change my ranking. Okay, the downsides of this cave. Spriggans. And I really do like bears. Bears are one of my favorite animals, but they sound horrendous in this game. I hate fighting bears in this game purely of the sound they make. I don't like the audio for them. There's downside to that. It's very short. You walk through the entrance and you're pretty much at the end. Another con is Niels. Niels is just in here. Nobody likes Niels. What would happen if I... Hold on, works. Can I... What? Nah. Why can I not click his body? Oh, that's fucked up. I can't even click on anything. My shit is broken. My console command is broken. I want to resurrect him. I want to see what he has to say. I hate Skyrim bears because they give me a headache, yeah. Niels should have gone into the water to get the steel warhammer. He really should have. He probably would still be alive now. Oh, I can't even click on him. Oh well. Back to what I was saying. But the pros are, it's a very beautiful location. It has a quest. It has a very likable character that I wish could be a follower. You get a very, very good dagger. Well, not like the dagger itself, but the enchantment. The enchantment just is amazing. I hate giving most of these, like, you know, a 6, a 6.5. But, like, I don't see this being a 7. And I don't see it being a 5 or a 5.5. I hate giving things, like, the same score, but, like, most of the time, it's, like... There is a lot of dungeons in Skyrim, and a lot of them are unique. But it's short, it has some of the worst enemies in the game. There's nothing really to it besides, you know what? Just out of the pure coziness, I mean, look at that. Look at that. You got the hole in the ground that you can look up through. See the sky with the waterfall. You put on the street of Whiterun in here. I'll give this a 7. It's got a lot going for it. It's a little too short for me though. Like that's the big thing for me. It's really, really short. What if the real Niels is the friends we made along the way? I don't think so, bro. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I'll stop. That was rude of me. I'm sorry, Valdir. I don't know why I did that. That's my bad. Okay. On to the next location. Would that be Reach or Falkreath? I guess Glenmoral Coven would be technically Reach if I was doing that. I'll do Sunderstone Gorge. Why doesn't she have Collision? I think those two are just dead. I don't think they're actually just NPCs that died. I think they're just dead, bro. What the fuck was this place called again? I just forgot. Sunderstone Gorge. Sunderstone Gorge. I think I remember this place. I believe I remember this place. Oh. Oh, he's doing the dance. I love when NPCs do this. Just put like, just put Bangarang by Skrillex over this shit, and you have yourself a party.
That's close enough.
I hope there's something here, because usually if I remember a place as something cool. Start dead, which means they can't be resurrected. I'm gonna have to change that. I want to hear what Niels has to say. What is this? Why have I been here? I've been here for a quest, I think. I'm pretty sure I've been here for a quest. I'm like 80% sure. Yep, and the mammoth head. Why have I been here? For what reason? What quest? There's a stone of Baron Zaya? Is that it? Is it really the stone of Baron Zaya that I'm here for? A lot of times? I don't think I do this. I don't do the stones of Baron Zaya that much. What else is here? There's got to be something else here. Oh my god? Oh. They all died to that trap? They did. Wow, it actually worked. My master plan worked. Fire brush out. Something reason I ever go here? There must be something else. I don't know what. I remember doing this quite a few times. Like, I know this place pretty well. Oh my lord. There we go. Thank you. Oh my god. You know what I'm gonna do after stream? Eat a popsicle, dude. Holy shit. Popsicle at 7 in the morning? Fuck yeah, dude. Okay. Let's rewind here. Now that we actually can take a look at the stuff without any interruptions. So the first part of the cave, right? Nothing too crazy. It's a cave. This, you don't see this trap too often. So you gotta give it credit where credit is due. You walk around some more bone chimes. You see this big statue, which has aura. Aura. I love these statues. And you turn around, and you're like in a ravine, which is really, really cool. I think this is the only ravine location. Am I mistaken? I don't think there's another ravine like this that you're walking through. One of the blue popsicles right now. Ooh. Yeah, those could go. I have like the big like cherry limeade popsicles. Or wait, no, it's cherry pineapple? Yeah, cherry pineapple. They're good. Hag's End is a bigger ravine, I think. Is Hag's End even a ravine? I don't know. I don't play Skyrim for like 3 months, and here I am, forgetting like everything. It doesn't matter how many hours I put into this game. A 1 month break, and I'm like, Yeah, I really do like this part of the cave. It's very nice. Besides the enemies. Another thing we haven't really discussed, because it hasn't been a big problem, is enemy placement. The biggest, like, the best example I could give of a really bad enemy placement is, I believe it is in Ulftand, going down to Blackreach. There's a part where after you go down like the spiral ramps a little bit, there's a room where there's like 3 Falmer and like 2 spheres, like Dwarven spheres. That is bad enemy placement, and it's got a big factor in these dungeons. It's -5 degrees out, but I'm thinking I'm gonna eat ice cream for breakfast anyways. Fuck it, dude. Good. You're in a warm, cozy room. You know, it doesn't matter how cold it is outside. It was actually really cold the other day, but it's somewhat warmed up since then. But this entire week has been just fucking freezing. Average high elf dialogue? That's a certified high elf moment. You cannot conceive the power I behold, and then dies in a hit. But after that cool ravine, it goes into a nice little Nordic ruin here, which I always will enjoy. I always enjoy when, excuse me, a dungeon starts off a certain way and then goes into another kind of dungeon. So that one started off as like a cave. Now we're into a Nordic ruin. I like the progression as you go through. It's always a nice touch. You can't go wrong with it. And it's hard to disagree with that. Because I feel like there's some, like, dungeons in this game where, like, yeah, more caves could turn into ruins, or more ruins could turn into caves. And dude, what if a Dwemer ruin, like, you're going through a Dwemer ruin, and the further you go, you somehow enter into an ancient Nordic ruin, and there's a dragon priest that has taken control of the Dwarven automatons. Fuck yeah, dude. Hire me. That wouldn't make any fucking sense, lore-wise. But it would be cool. Fan service. And then you go into this room. Apprentice Fire Mage. Ow. Fuck. That didn't go off? Okay. Look at them. They're just holding up their wards. They just have infinite magicka. That's crazy, dude. I really need to upgrade my health. Next level up will put a point into health. This room has aura? It does have aura. I completely agree. Any room with a ward wall has aura. That's just a fact. I didn't make that up. That's just a rule. Ward walls, aura. I gotta let my magic regenerate, and it regenerates faster if I put my hands down. Oh god, I see the sun rising up. Chet, is this what it's like to be a degenerate? Why am I asking? This used to be my normal life. Waking up at 5 p.m. Going to bed at like 9 in the morning. What am I doing? What am I saying? Okay, one's almost dead. Walk in there and stab them, Loki. They're literally almost one-hitting me. Did he heal? He healed. Alright, that's it. Yeah. We'll go in. Oh, he's about to walk out. He's about to walk further towards me. Do it, pussy. That's what I thought. Yeah, you don't want to mess with Lori Crop here. Dude, look how agile she is. You can't hit this shit. Give me a crit, give me a crit, give me a crit. We did get a crit. Only you're allowed to heal? Yeah. Don't these NPCs know only the player is allowed to heal? Excuse me? You're a little late to the party, aren't ya? It's supposed to be summoned a long time ago. There it is. Do I come here for the Stone of Baron Zaya? I rarely do that quest. Why would I come here for that? There's something else. Flame Atronach has aura? It does have aura. This also has aura right here. This right here. This is an ancient Nordic temple. For sure. Okay. Is there a quest involved with this place? Like, I can't, like, I'm losing my mind, am I not? I feel like I'm losing it. Oh, what's this book? I thought it was a spell and be like, oh, that's why. Nope. Fucking skill book. Ooh. Yeah, I like that. I like that quite a bit, actually. Alright, let's head outside, and then we will rank this place. I'll bust down the pros and cons of it later. Or right now, I guess, because we're outside. Alright, let's start with the cons. Mages. Every enemy is a mage. Mages are stupid. They hold up wards. They do a lot of damage. That is the only con I can think of, is the enemies. Like, if there was variety, sure. It wouldn't be that much of a problem, but like that hallway with like 3 mages just shooting fireballs at you down the skinny corridor with oil on the ground, of course, is never fun. It does have a ward wall with a really good shout. Like, if it was Kind's Peace or anything, I would just not even acknowledge it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Fire Breath is a really good shout. I guess it is technically tied into a quest with the Stone of Baron Zaya. The ravine is very cool. Walking through a ravine is always cool. Ever since I played Minecraft, I thought ravines have always been phenomenal. I did like the vibes. The lighting was good. It was like cozy but wet. Pause. Not like that, like a house cozy. But there's also some moisture to it, which was nice. Some vegetation. A 7.5 or an 8. Excuse me. I think I could do a 7. I don't know about a 7.5. Definitely not an 8 for me, just because of the mages. Like, there's no enemy variety, really. At least I didn't really feel a presence. The Flame Atronach was cool, but it's just a cooler looking mage. I think I might just go with a 7 for it. I'm gonna be so for real. I think a 7. But I'll do a 7.2. How about that? Huh? I'll compromise. My 2 looked like a Z. That's awesome. Okay. Do we do one more? I'm pretty fucking tired. That one's kind of a long one. That one is also pretty long. There's like a short one that we could do. I don't think so. Excuse me. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna end it there, to be honest. I need to go to bed. But it's a short stream. I do apologize, but I got home way later than I thought. I was not expecting another 12-hour shift. So unfortunately, it will be a shorter stream. But we will be back Saturday. The next stream will be on Saturday around the evening. And we will finish up Falkreath here and start the Reach. But before I end, let's go over all the dungeons and their rankings one more time. I do it at the start of stream and at the end of stream, just so we're all caught up. Excuse me. God, I need a hotkey to mute my mic. I'm so sorry you had to listen to that. I'm very sorry. But alright, but let's... With Whiterun Hold, Helgen is a 6. Bleak Falls Barrow is an 8. Embershard Mine is a 7. White River Watch is a 4.5. Grey River Watch is a 2. Valtheim Towers is a 4. Fort Greymore is a 5. North Brittleshin Pass is a 6. Bloated Man's Grotto is a 9. Broken Fang Cave is a 7. Swindler's Den is a 6.5. Rederin's Retreat is a 3. Shimmermist Cave is a 7. Silent Moon's Camp is a 5.5. Volenrude is an 8. Halted Stream Camp is a 6. Ravagan's Fast is a 7.5. Orothyme is a 3. And Fort Sunguard is a 5.5. Now we move on to Falkreath. Haldir's Cairn is an 8.5. Bone Chill Passage is a 3. Greywater Grotto is a 5. South Fringe Sanctum is an 8.5. Bloodlet Throne is a 7. Pine Watch is a 7.5. Cracktusk Keep is a 6. Knife Point Ridge is a 6.75. Glenmoral Coven is a 5.5. And Moss Mother Cavern is a 7. And Sunderstone Gorge is a 7.2. I feel bad for you. There's so much to recap. It's going to be awful by the time you get to the Rift. Yes, but at the same time, I don't mind because I don't mind reading off all of them because it is like after like I go through these dungeons, there's some that I might change my ranking on, right? And reading them out loud is gonna help with that. Also, Rebels Karen, I haven't ranked yet because I don't have Red Eagle's sword. Until I get that, then we can rank Rebels Karen. But, genuinely, I might put Haldir's Karen a 9. I really enjoyed Haldir's Karen. It's pretty much a 9. It's an 8.5, but I think I might make it a full 9. But anyways, I appreciate you all for watching. I do apologize for the short stream. Like I said, I didn't expect to get home as late as I did. So hopefully it won't be like that next week. And hopefully we'll be able to also have the Monday afternoon stream. Yeah, I guess the afternoon Monday stream. But we will be back Saturday in the evening. I don't have set times yet. But just Saturday in the evening. And we'll finish out Falkreath and head into the Reach. Anyways, I appreciate y'all for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And I will see you Saturday. See ya.